like he
He likes a guilt trip.
Okay. Get me on that guilt trip roller coaster.
Oh my god.
Because he's taking us for a ride. But
passion.
No, seriously, burning passion. Music has changed him.
Music has changed him.
Because that's all he revolves around. He doesn't care about anything else. It's just music. I feel like if he took a little break from music and recuperated everything around him and brought it in, he would understand. Oh shit! I've been a major dickhead to my brother, my parents, anybody who's like his Snapchat story. He said that if you don't fuck with his music, why are you on my Snapchat? Nobody has to fuck with your music. Nobody. You're making it seem like you're forcing them to like your music. By the way he said that.
I mean, I don't, right? I stopped talking to your brother last year, right? Literally in January, right? But I don't keep up with him.
Yeah.
There was that one little conversation we had what month was it? July.
July, yeah.
July. We had that conversation in July, right?
Yeah.
Where he absolutely just blew his face, right? But I just want to say in the for the viewers, we are talking about somebody, right? Without giving him a platform for him to defend himself. Which, taking a neutral stance, right? It's not right? If Brendan wants to come on the show and defend himself or like talk about things, he's invited, right? Just because we're talking about him, I feel like only that's fair. If that's all right with you.
I don't care.
Okay. I don't feel right just talking shit about somebody, right? And not giving them a platform to like speak. That would be weird. Right. We're not about that. Or you're saying that would be weird for him to be on the show, which some would have their opinions about that, right? I'm not the biggest fan in the world, right? Or Swisha B fan, whatever he feels like being today, right? But I'm not gonna let myself talk shit about somebody without passing them a mic and being like, "Hey, that's wrong," you know?
Yeah.
No, not defending anyone, right? But just being neutral, right? It's right for somebody to be able to come on and be able to, you know?
And I respect that 100%.
Well, it's just like,
yeah,
it's only fair, you know? And
yeah.
I wish everybody was just like fair like that, right? But unfortunately, we don't live in that type of world, right? But it is an opportunity. I'm not going to sit here and be like, fuck Swisha B, blah, 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 he did all this shit, without him being able to like say something about it, right? Because that's not right. The best thing you can do when somebody's mad at you, the T-Pain remix was fire, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. But the best thing that you can do when somebody doesn't like you is, instead of just talking shit about them, right, you try to change their mind, right? Words are far more powerful than, right?
Yep.
And while I'm not adverse to, I'm not opposed to throwing hands. It's just I'd rather talk it out.
Like, I don't like talking shit about my own brother. It's just he sees things in a whole different perspective that nobody else sees. He's
Right.
He's living he has a double, what is it called? A double personality, I guess, or like a double mind.
He did tell me, and I will say this, right? Not even talking shit, right? He said he was diagnosed with something along those lines while he was in the military.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying I think it's true. I'm not saying I think it's a lie, right? But he did say something along, right?
Mm-hmm.
But bringing Swisha B on the show, right, would give us more advantages than just one, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, just bringing like talk about that would turn into a shit fest, right?
Oh yes, it would be nasty.
But there are some, right? You said Swisha B as a he's living in his own perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
To an extent, that's what all humans do, right? So there's information that we could kind of unpeel from
Piece
that
together. Yeah.
Exactly. We can unbox that, right? Because I heard he has some opinions about playlisting, right? And Trash Gang and Scroll of the like, right? So are you bringing back the Underground Retina for good? I mean, we've been streaming 2 days in a row to see if we ever get a response from Brendan. He's probably not even watching, probably doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, I just wanted to give him that opportunity to speak, right? Because even if I don't like him, and God knows he fucking hates me, right? It's not fair to do that. And it's not, like, it's unfair to be like, blah, 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 fuck this guy, and then say, no, you can't come on the show, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
But, I kind of do want him on the show because I did want to talk about playlisting.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to, what time is it for him?
It is, it would be 9:05. No,
9:05?
8:05.
What state does he live in?
Oklahoma.
Oh, okay, so 9:05.
Y'all should react to Smoke Forever live on the podcast, should we?
What is Smoke Forever?
I think that's Swisha B's new song.
Oh, okay. See, I don't really keep up.
Those were his words, not mine.
I'm just saying, it's an objective fact. He has me blocked. I can't keep up with him. He has me blocked. Okay. Smoke Forever. Don't worry, I'm blocked too by him. Well, shit. I mean, fair.
Hey, I'm blocked as well, so.
You're blocked?
Block gang, where we
but
at?
Your brother?
Where we at?
Be a lot higher, nearing the 45 to 50% range, right? The only playlist that I'm in is Furlands, right? But I don't pay for that. He keeps me in it because it's a funk song. So if you submit it to him, right, he'll put it in the playlist for free, right? Not giving it like a certain placement or anything, just throwing it in there, right? For free. And then he will keep it in there if it's a funk song, right? Now, if you want a placement, right, then yeah, you have to pay for that, right? But I'm in Furlan's playlist. I don't pay for it, right? I paid for it once, like last year in February, which is almost a year ago, right? Almost exactly a year ago. But I don't do playlisting, right? I paid for it once, right? It got me into his playlist, and he just kept it there. That's it. I don't pay for playlisting, right? Haven't done it in a long, long, long time, and I don't do it regularly. It's not a thing I do, or mine on my own, which is the playlist, or the listener's own playlists and library. Those are mine. They were saved by people on their own, and I just don't do it. I did it last year